Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today Appa is going to cook Claypot chicken rice again, but of course it's the simplified version. Why it has to be simplified? Because some people really they want to follow 100% how the hawker outside is doing the Claypot, getting a Claypot over charcoal, then cook the rice, put the meat and cook together, and everything is cooked together, fully cooked together. No, I'm telling you that is extremely difficult at home. Extremely difficult. You can try and do it yourself, but the chances of failure is super high. So what I'm trying to do today is actually the simplified version, almost zero failing rate. Yeah, almost basically you cannot fail by using this way. Okay, but of course you don't get the kick out of it lah, huh? Like how the normal hawkers do it. Okay. Anyway, I have some chicken with me. I'm cooking for 3 person here. I'm going to cook the chicken and the rice separately, and I combine together. That's it. All right. So we have some chicken here, cut into bite sizes. I have 1 lapchong Chinese sausage. This is optional. This is a soaked shiitake mushroom cut into slices also. I have some, actually this is a bit too much, but it's okay. Chopped ginger. I'm using young ginger here. I recently find young ginger is actually more flavorful than old ginger. I also don't know why. Okay. And have some this is sliced red onion, small red onion. Why? Because I want to make some red onion oil later to flavor the rice itself. Okay. This is also very important. This is actually the salted fish. Yeah, this is actually 1 piece of salted fish. And so the first thing we need to do here is to marinate the meat. Okay, so if you see from here, I have also added in the shiitake mushroom. I'm going to marinate together. So let's put in our ginger. My ginger could be a bit too much, so I'm not putting all. I like my thing. I'm a ginger person, so I like my ingredient to have a strong gingery taste. If you don't like it, then you don't put as much. Okay, adjust yourself. This is home cooking. Yeah, there's no law in Appa's kitchen. And I'm going to put some fried garlic. This is going to flavor my chicken as well. Then let's do some seasoning. This is oyster sauce. Okay, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. I have a Shaoxing wine. Easily 1 to 2 cups. This cup, yeah, I'm referring to this cover cups. Okay. Let's give it some white pepper, few dash of white pepper. I have some self-grounded black pepper also. Put it in. If you don't have, it's okay. Just forget about it. Optional. And what else? Let's give it some light soy sauce. About half tablespoon of light soy sauce. Little bit of salt. A little bit of sugar. Okay. What else? Usually the meat for Claypot chicken is very black, so let's use some dark. This is the dark soy sauce. Okay, a good amount of dark soy sauce here. Be careful, this is not the sweetened type. Yeah, I'm not using the sweetened type. And don't forget a little bit of sesame oil. Okay. And you want to mix everything nicely together. If it's not dark enough, we can add more dark soy sauce. Okay. I can already smell the fragrance. Nice aroma coming up. Okay, after mix everything nicely, you want to cover this with a lid and put it in the fridge to let it marinate for at least 2 to 3 hours to really let the flavor seep into the chicken itself. Okay? So we will start cooking at 3 hours later then. Okay, my meat has been marinated for the past 3 hours. So I'm going to stir fry. So I'm going to, like I said, mentioned earlier, I'm going to cook my rice. Can you see my rice at the side? I'm steaming my rice here. And I'm going to stir fry my chicken. Then I'm going to combine the two together in a pot. Okay? So if you don't like my way, it's okay, no problem. But this is my easier way out, okay? So put some oil into cold wok and raise the heat. We can actually saute some ginger. Very fragrant. I don't mind adding a bit of garlic, but I need to lower my fire because the garlic may get burnt easily. Okay, quickly we put in our marinated meat. Mushrooms are optional, okay? I pre-soaked my mushroom for at least like 1 hour or so to make it soften. Raise the heat now to high heat. Ooh, very fragrant already. Nice. Alright, I'm going to stir fry this for a couple of minutes. You don't have to see all the process. I'll come back shortly. Okay, I've been stir frying my meat for a minute or about 2 minutes here. After which I'm going to add in some water. I'm using the water that I used to soak my mushroom. Don't worry about the water volume right now because it will eventually reduce, yeah? Okay, I'm going to let it simmer. Before that, I'm going to add in some Shaoxing wine. Put it on the side. And I'm going to cover this with a lid. Tune down the fire a little bit to medium high and let it cook for at least about 10 minutes. Then it should be fully cooked. Okay, this is after about simmering under medium high heat for 10 minutes. Ooh. Very fragrant. We could just do some final seasoning. Okay, it is definitely cooked. Let's just do, because I added some water just now, yeah? So let's do some salt and a bit of light soy sauce. A bit of white pepper. And a little bit of oyster sauce. Okay. It is basically done. I'm going to remove this from the wok and wait for my rice to be ready. You don't have to starch, yeah? Don't have to starch this. We need a bit of water here to season our rice. We need the gravy to season our rice. Alright? If you like the smell aroma of a Chinese Shaoxing wine, you can still add a little bit of Shaoxing wine right now. Towards the end, yeah? It will really brings out the flavor. Okay, done. Let's continue with my rice. Now, of course, you can use your normal rice cooker to cook your rice, but Appa, usually when I cook for only 2 to 3 person, I always just use this pot to steam my rice because it will only take 15 minutes rather than a normal rice cooker which will take minimum 40 minutes. Okay, so use your own way, alright? Don't have to follow Appa. And you notice from here, I'm not sure if you can see, I actually towards the end, I put my my lap chong and also my salted fish on top of the rice to let it cook together. Okay, now these two things done. So I'm going to combine everything together. Yeah. Okay, now it's time for us to assemble everything together. I'm using an electric stove. Sorry, let me adjust the lighting. Is it clearer now? Okay. I'm using an electric stove, so it's difficult for me to use clay pot. So I'm actually using cast iron pot here. You can use any pot you like. Okay, what I do here is I actually put in some onion oil. Remember in the beginning I have some red onion. I actually fried some onion oil. If you don't know how to fry onion oil, you can actually search in my channel for how to make red onion oil. It's very simple. And I just put the thin layer of red onion oil below here. Then we are going to put in layer by layer. First of all, of course, we want to put in the rice. The rice is still very hot. Let me see. Okay, so basically you want to put a thin layer of rice at the bottom. It's very hot. Let me do it slowly. Okay. Okay, the first layer of rice are in. Now I'm going to put in my chicken and also mushroom. Okay, let me arrange it. We will come back shortly after I put in everything. Okay, you can see me putting the chicken over here and all the mushroom over there. Now over the other side, now we can actually put in the gravy. Ooh. Later you are going to mix the whole thing up, yeah? So it's going to be very yummy. This will be soaked nicely by the rice. Okay, then we still have next layer. Oops, this is also hot. Put in my lap chong on top. Okay, don't use hand, yeah? I'm giving you a very bad example here. And I'm going to put my, this is the salted fish, yeah? Salted fish. Not done yet. We are almost there. Salted fish put here. Remember, I have some fried onion with me. Just sprinkle the fried onion on top. Okay. Right. Okay, we are going to put the whole thing onto a stove and let it cook for a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm putting it onto a stove and then I raise my fire to high heat, and I'm closing this with a lid. I'm going to let it cook for like 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. I don't want to burn anything, but I do want to burn a little bit the layer below, yeah, because that's what Claypot chicken rice is all about. There is some char bottom, yeah, the rice will be char actually on the bottom. So I will do this on a separately. Can you hear? Remember just now I actually put one thin layer of onion oil on at the bottom. That will actually help to char the rice a bit. Since I'm hearing the sound, it could be very hot. So let's not cook this for too long since everything inside is already 100% cooked. I'm just going to let it cook for probably a minute or two. Okay, then it's done. Okay, this is after about 2 minutes cooking here. I actually can feel a little bit of char. It's enough. I'm going to take it out. Okay, let's see our final result. Whoa, it is still cooking. This is the beauty of cast iron wok. So super fragrant. Oh my god, beautiful. It's going to taste so good. Okay, so here's my very simple Claypot chicken rice. I hope you like my video. Later, what you will do is how we normally eat it. We will actually take a spatula like this and just mix everything together. You can, if you don't eat salted fish, you just push the salted fish aside. If not, salted fish will actually creates a very nice flavor to it. I'm not going to mix everything right now because my mother-in-law doesn't eat salted fish. So I'm going to remove salted fish and eat it separately. But basically, my Claypot chicken rice is done. I hope you like my video. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Do leave a comment below if you like my video. Happy dinner with your family. Bye bye.